Hey everybody, actually I here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of The Witcher 1. I am in the town of Vizima, the city of Vizima. Got a lot of stuff to do in here, and I did get disoriented. I did notice, there it is, the Hairy Bear, and for some reason this dot was not on my map at the end of last episode, but in post, I did see this at the beginning of the episode, and then it wasn't there at the end of the episode. Some weird thing like that. Anyways, I want to get to the Hairy Bear in at some point, because I do want to make sure I move some of those quests along too. But I did, just a lot of stuff has been picked up, so I just need to, because I got to go to the detective, and then I went the wrong way, and now I'm back up here, and it's been a week. So I want to, I think, go all the way to this corner and then systematically get through this. So just hang in there while I work through this map. No, I don't want to hear anybody talk anymore. I'll deal with you in a sec.
The elder races inhabit this district. Dwarven craftsmen and elven artists.
And then that stuff happens. And then that stuff happens. Vivaldi's house. Hooker. Okay, fine, I'll talk to the hooker. Of course you can actually.
No pleasure until you've had me.
Oh, I see. Well, of course you can give a hooker a gift in this game. Why wouldn't you be able to give a hooker a gift? What would you give a hooker as a gift? I mean, they probably want money. Let's treat them like ladies. All right? I'm going to give you a red shawl.
You jest.
There. All right. Did you just hit?
So much.
Oh, just like you're joking?
Won't know pleasure until you've had me.
So that was not, let me just see, did that, okay, she didn't like, okay, well at least they don't take it and then still, okay, so what the hell do I give? Daisies? Tulips? Flap? Tulip.
You jest.
Okay, fine. Let's not deal with the hooker right now. That's the first thing I come into the game to deal with? Okay. Well, because there might be a card, folks. Okay? It's not because I want to do. I mean, you know, I do. I mean, this character does. He does want to do. You know what? I'm going to go in this door. That's it. I'm going to start going into abandoned house, into buildings. The player in me wants the cards because it's a completionist thing, but I will also say from an RP perspective, I mean, this dude, he likes to, you know, get down. He likes to get down. What? No. Yes, actually, yes. What I mean. Pay for the chicken leg. Don't pay for the chicken leg. So what's with the abandoned houses inside Vizima, huh? Surely you're not just going to give me abandoned houses with nothing to fight or do. Well, goose fat, I'll take that. Transfer all. Alright, I guess just a little bit of loot here and there. Sort of a distraction for sure, but I need to be thorough because you never know. You never know when you're going to trigger a quest. Okay, now, here we go. Let's start working.
This lady told me to get out of her garden, so I peed on her flowers to make them grow pretty.
That voice sounds familiar. Signboard. Blacksmith. Sure, let's go to the blacksmith. Is it the blacksmith? Mr. and a trader. Are you twins? Yes.
Human come to see a non-human. You need something.
I'm not entirely human, and yes, you might have something I need.
Malcolm Stein. Not a better blacksmith in all Vizima.
You got a name. Good.
Nice workshop. You must be proud. But where's your equipment?
They took it! Those sons of bitches! Now I must rent if I want to work.
Thieves?
No, worse. Damn city officials. Slap me with taxes on running a non-human business. Trading in non-human goods. How the hell do they imagine I'll forge things for humans? I'm a bleeding dwarf. Strange coincidence too. That character connected with the Order recently acquired new Mahakaman anvils, strangely similar to my own.
Will you sell me your wares?
I only serve friends and those who come recommended. I won't have my goods used against non-humans.
Farewell.
Oh, just... okay.
Greetings, sir.
You the smith's apprentice?
Indeed, I run the shop, keep things tidy. What do you need?
A recommendation.
Show me your wares.
I cannot. You don't come recommended, and we only serve our own and friends.
See ya.
I said, show me your way. Take your beer then. Take your beer. Take your beer and run. What do you have upstairs? You gonna stop me? You gonna try to stop me? No? Okay. Take what's in your barrel. Basket. Take what is in your basket of flint? Yeah. Well, I'm going to steal whatever's in your chest. I don't know why you'd put that kind of stuff in a chest, but okay. I'm not going to judge. I wouldn't do it if the game didn't let me.
Screw co-op.
Existence? Is that what you're gonna say? Okay, now, boot black. That looked like a name to me. She-elf. Let's talk to a she-elf.
Racist.
No.
Poking
I'm not.
fun or copping a feel? Shove off.
Hey, I was not copping a feel. I didn't even cop a feel on the hooker. I mean, I would pay her before that. I mean, come on. Show her some
Liquors
respect.
are my best
Take
friend.
it. Don't call me a skunk. Okay, fine. Let's go to who is Vivaldi actually? Let's check Vivaldi then. You just walk in anyone's house in this place. No, Vivaldi. There you are. Okay, well let me look in your shelf first. On your shelf. And now let's check Vivaldi. Oh, maybe he can recommend.
What do you want?
Greetings, dwarf.
Racial segregation with the first words uttered.
What do you want me to call you?
Bah, you're like everyone else. Like the whole accursed city.
What is your name?
Vizima humans get everything, we get naught.
I neither live in Vizima, nor am I human.
What then?
A witcher. A mutant.
Well,
Still boring.
in that case,
Right?
sorry. I'm Golem Vivaldi. My cousin, Vimy Vivaldi, once met a witcher. A debt collector, apparently.
I'm Geralt, and I'm no debt collector.
What brings you here?
I'm looking for
How's
a
business?
recommendation.
I don't want to discuss it.
Your choice.
Yes, I have that left.
A lucky dwarf.
What brings you here?
Dude.
Goodbye.
Okay, get it. I gotta wait for a quest to kick.
Right.
Okay, got a character entry there though. But I guess I gotta. Well, I'm gonna take what's in your sack. Excuse me. Just for my time. Just for my time. Thanks, Derek Vivaldi. Moving on. No wonder they think we take advantage of them. Probably because we do. Kalkstein. Well, we do want to go in there and see Kalkstein. So let's go talk to Kalkstein. Well, do I still have a quest that deals with Kalkstein? I don't know, but I would like to talk to him again. After taking what's in his barrel. And what's in his trunk. And what's in his wardrobe. Just decide which side you want to go there. I'm sorry, dude. Torch. Not full yet. I'll tell you when it's full. When I've taken everything. What's this? Unknown herb. Oh? Wait a minute. He's not. Oh, because they have like day patterns or something, right? So. Stairs down. Did I go on this side? No. I don't need that. It's kind of dark in here, Vivaldi. You want to turn on? Well, I guess if he's not home, why would he turn on the lights?
Might Rubido be better?
Oh, hey, dude. You are here. Whoops. Hey there. What's this? You've already read this? Good. I can make some money. Okay, I can't. And now my inventory is full. That's just terrible, though. Like literally stealing from people to make money back. Hey, look at all these supplies, though, and they're stackables. It's great. Here, let's talk to him and try to sell him his stuff back.
Finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
I know stuff
We meet
happened
again.
at the other place.
I need your help again.
With what?
A grave matter. Something that could prove a milestone in alchemy. Connected to your profession, too.
Tell me more.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please.
Didn't use
Legend
that
says
before.
a mage and alchemist built the tower. No princesses or dragons.
So what's my job?
The mage died ages ago, and the tower was forgotten. The power within it attracted and deformed nearby creatures.
In short, it breeds monsters?
Precisely. I want to examine that source, Witcher, and write a dissertation certain to immortalize my name. I'll have access to secrets that have been hidden away in that tower for years. Unfortunately, the tower is locked. I'll pay 1,000 orens to whoever helps me get inside.
I'll see what I can do, though I'm sure this won't
I'm sure
be
he's
easy.
trustworthy.
Were it easy, I'd not need you. Breaking into a powerful mage's lab is complicated.
Dead powerful
We
mages.
must gather detailed information on the tower.
It's totally
Where do I
legal.
find it?
In the tales and legends recounted by elders and swamp folk. In old books, too.
Okay.
Recorded wisdom is infinitely more reliable.
Any specific titles in
Definitely
mind?
read the books, huh?
Run St. Alvaro's
Oh.
The Secret Gates,
There we go.
and an alchemy treatise, Ain Soph Hour. I know a certain dwarf had a copy of The Secret Gates. The second book, written by an anonymous gnome, was lost long ago, and could be hard to find. While you search for these, you can test my newest invention, a crystal that links places of power and my workshop. It will allow you to
good.
teleport, disintegrating your being into billions of pieces that travel beyond the time-space curve.
And then it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this?
There is some chance of error, but it's minuscule.
Wonderful. Can't wait to try that out. A mysterious tower. Let's talk to him again. Let's check his wares. How do I cancel?
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
There we go. Oh,
About
keep
the
asking?
tower.
Sure.
Yes?
Where can I find information on the tower?
Swamp.
Books are the most reliable
Books.
storage
So I
of
wonder if that
knowledge.
alchemy one is the one
Anything
that
else?
I was reading.
Listen to the
thinking it was
swamp
like meta.
dwellers, too. Folk knowledge, myths, and legends are useful, though oral histories can become distorted.
All right, I'll do that.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
How do I get to the swamp?
Through the western gate is a dike leading to Old Vizima.
What then?
You'll find a ferry to take you to the swamp.
The ferry goes both ways?
Okay, I'm gonna avoid
Yes,
that
there's
for
a
sec.
dock in the swamp
For a sec.
near the brickmaker's hamlet.
Thanks.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Just so I can finish with the town finish as much as I can with the town. Let's try to. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You've already read this. You already. I mean, I did a good. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I spent a lot of money to get those books, but it's something that now it's. I'm just gonna make. Like, the money's just gonna come back fast because I don't have to spend it because I've already spent it. So it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Now, all of these. I guess I got this still that I can fill, but this is full up here, man. So what does this do? High quality. So base for bombs. Blade coatings. Like, geez, I need to use these things, man. So he won't buy anything but those bomb things for me, huh? Blade coating right there too. What's this one? You've already read this. Wow, I'm in a bit of a jam. I don't want to sell him all that other stuff because yeah. Okay, so I'll come back. I'll come back. What's in this wardrobe? Cockstein, are you hiding something from me? Does it stack? Yup. Peace. Go for those supplies, Cockstein. I had nothing to do with them. Okay, let's keep going. Try to find another vendor. Again, the inn, because then I could sell some of the food that I'm sure is in my. I could rest. I could have rested there and tried to waste some of those supplies. Let's keep going, because I'll be back there anyways. So it'll all work out.
Getting out of here.
Can I
cannot wait to fight.
Can I get in there? How do I get in there? There's probably a. Where are you going, Geralt? He's running on his own. Running on his own. Let's just take a quick look around. Okay, you know what? No, you're going too far. You're not following the rules, Geralt. Let's go left. I'm gonna get. That's gonna be the last place I reach if I keep at this left nonsense. But you know what? That's okay. Who are you? City Guard Commander. Oh, I'm back at the Shanty's place. Okay. You know what? We've already checked this place, so I'm gonna just... What's on the nose bar? Okay, wait, what? Actively seeking capable, open-minded swordsman. Inquiries at Cockstein. Okay, that's where oh, there we go, Peddler. I knew we had to go back.
What
to
can I
Cockstein.
do for you?
Okay, I need you to buy some of this crap off me. Nope, I need the West Stones. Okay, maybe some of the flowers. I can't do anything with this shawl for some reason. I don't need that much flint. Here, let's organize our stuff again. I mean, I find a lot of it, right? So here, let's get rid of the tent. Screw it. Let's get rid of those right there. Boom. Wait, what's this one? Silver ruby ring. Doesn't matter. Oh, I could probably give that to the hooker. That's so horrible. But the game is the game. It's the game's fault. Okay. Nah, I think I should keep this because I mean it does feel like it should be the same thing, but I mean it's taking up room and it's like a one. I'll put it at the end. I'll start at the end for now. Damn. So even he's not really helping me here. Bunch of rings. I can just sell them flowers and buy them back. Okay, screw it. Let's go. Let's go into another abandoned house and take. Oh, this is just a house. Oh, felt like the music changed there. Old woman. Stories to tell? Do you have stories to tell me, old woman? I'll give
Corruption abounds.
I didn't.
Where have law and justice gone?
Lordy.
Dude, I didn't even see you there. And I didn't read that it was a townsmith I was clicking on because that's just how I roll. I just randomly click on things with blue letters over it. Go into the wardrobe, Geralt. Oh, okay, let's see if we can
No, a magician who restores youth?
What can I
Or at least conjures up hemorrhoid ointment?
Oh, okay then. It's just so invasive. But what can you
My
do?
husband doesn't permit me to talk to strangers.
Well, let me take your money. Excuse me.
Oh, to rest.
Fine, you can keep your chicken. Was it nighttime already? It is. It is nighttime already. Ooh, I wonder if things change at night in the city. Because if there are patterns and stuff, then yeah, I'm probably not going to get done what I want to get done. Harold.
Victims in the swamp!
What's happening in the swamp?
Full of monsters and non-humans. No wonder people are dying.
Take it easy, racist. Do I want to break into people's homes at night?
Don't venture into the non-humans district. Those disgusting midgets will rob you.
We're done there. Okay, so because it's nighttime probably, which makes sense. It's fair enough. Fair enough. What's this thing? Marketplace. Those guys running off somewhere to like... No, okay, nothing's going down there. No problem. Let's keep going here.
Nowhere to drink in this town. In the slums, you may pay with your life for a beer.
Vader. Is it locked? Nope. Thaler. I'm going to check the books real quick. Here, let's check the journal. Okay, we have a mysterious tower. I promised Cockstein that I would get more information about the Mage's Tower in the swamp. 2 books are of particular importance: Ein Sof Hour and The Secret Gates. Very old publications as they are, they might be difficult to find. No, they're not. The dwarf, no, that's fine. The gates, and then, okay. And then I have to find 2 books for Cockstein. Oh, I have to find them for him. Oh, so I don't have them yet. Those aren't books I've bought yet. Maybe I have one, but I don't have The Secret Gates. I don't remember. This might be the alchemy one I read, The Secret Gates. That doesn't sound familiar to me, so maybe I am missing a book. Okay, we have Berengar's secret. I need to get information about Berengar from a man named Coleman, a regular at the Hairy Bear Inn. See, that's the thing, man. I gotta get over there. Then we have another one here. Haren's parcel is gone. I should put some pressure on Jethro. Maybe I'll cough it up. Memory of a blade. I have to go to the Hairy Bear. I have to go to the Hairy Bear Inn and talk to the gambler. And we have suspect Thaler. I decided to give Thaler the benefit of the doubt for now. If he is guilty, evidence should surface soon enough. For more information on Thaler, go to the character section of the journal. Okay. I will reopen the case if I find new evidence. And we have suspect Vincent. Vincent is exactly the talkative type, but he did mention checking out various warehouses at midnight. Okay. Oh, there's one by the inn, and not being paid for it. Interesting. Perhaps I should visit a few warehouses in the slum district at midnight. For more information on Vincent, see the characters section of the journal. Perhaps it's worth checking what can possibly go on in a warehouse in the slums district at midnight. Okay, so maybe I'll do that this episode. Let's go to characters. We have Golem Vivaldi as a dwarf who's very touchy about his race. The Vivaldis are financiers, and one of their banks is located in Vizima's trade quarter. We have Thaler. In the temple quarter of Vizima lives a fence named Thaler. He has many things that belong to Berengar, and also deals in illegal goods. The fence is a repulsive man and uses particularly foul language. During the day, he can be found in his store, which is located in a house in the temple quarter. Thaler put Berengar's Witcher equipment up for sale. I wonder how he acquired these things. So I caught it between like shifts or something, because I caught him on the road. And we have Vincent Mays, the captain of the city guard, released the professor, one of the most wanted criminals in Temeria. Vincent is the captain of the city guard and the main executor of the king's law in the temple quarter. Vincent Mays was one of the few who knew that I was going into the sewers to kill the cockatrice, and that I could only leave by the exit where I encountered the Salamandra bandits. On his orders, the city guards are forbidden to talk about Salamandra. I definitely asked the city guard about Salamandra. I misinterpreted something at some point. I thought I had to do that, so whoops, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So that's okay. We have location. Detective's house. As in many large cities of the north in Vizima, one can enlist the services of private investigator, an expert in sensitive issues, discreet investigations, and tracking suspects. Detective Raymond Marlove is available at his office day and night. Non-human district. A separate area has been designated for elves and dwarves in Vizima's temple quarters. Members of these races live and work there. Those who venture into the non-human district do so at their own risk. Jesus, Shani's home. It's easy to find Shani's home, as it's located by a statue of the Rod of Esculapius. The building is owned by an old lady with a difficult personality. Yes, one has to curry favor with her to get inside. Oh, well, I got inside and then I went upstairs. She kept telling me to go upstairs and I didn't really achieve anything. So why are all these lit up? Like, I thought I was caught up on all of this. Wow, has it been that long, huh? Whoops. High resistance to poison, difficult to knock down, sensitive to... I'm fairly certain I stunned it and then killed it though, but I didn't knock it down, I stunned it because I got that enhancement on that power or something. Sensitive to silver, and okay, that thing that turns here, that's fine. The cockatrice tries to surprise his opponent, strikes suddenly and poisons him. Okay, toxic. Okay, cockatrices are born of eggs laid by roosters consorting with other roosters. Roosters consorting with other roosters? Oh, okay. The egg must be incubated for 44 days by a toad, which is devoured by the little beast as soon as it hatches. A cockatrice hates everything that lives so fiercely that its glance turns the living into stone. Only a bold adventurer with a mirror can deflect its deadly gaze and defeat the cockatrice. Does your silver sword count as a mirror or something here? Is that why I didn't really deal with that? Ghouls are ghouls which have been devouring corpses for many years. That human flesh becomes irresistible and they begin to prey on the living. They are seen in crypts and on battlefields, frequently surrounded by ghouls. Simple folks do not notice the differences between the two types of scavengers, unlike witchers who know that the ghoul is a more aggressive and challenging opponent. I feel like I've done all this. Yeah, that's the plant. I don't know if something's updated here, and I don't know why it would have updated, but I've read these. This is the plant creature. The basilisk is Oh wait, this came from the books. Oh, right. I got a bunch of... Oh, jeez. Okay, so we have the Archispore. It was the other plant creatures. This is like the more powerful plant creature here. So, particularly cruel crimes have been committed. That's where they show up. So, tombs, victims of such crimes. Immune to all mind. Okay. Stun. So, they're immune to stun, which I think the other ones are too. Sensitive to silver. And very susceptible to incineration attempts. So, Igni or whatever that thing's called. Okay. Some crimes are so terrible that they fill people with terror and offend the gods. The criminal's ill will and the cruelty of his deed conceive a curse that brings the Archispore to life. The beast attacks innocent creatures, hateful, trying to take vengeance until justice is done. We have the Basilisk. Simple people call the Basilisk the king of the Zerrikanian deserts and often mistake it for a cockatrice. They claim that the beast is filled with such hatred towards all living things that even its breath is venomous and its glance turns the unwary to stone. In fairy tales, the only certain way to kill a basilisk is by holding a mirror in front of its eyes to divert its deadly gaze, witches reply that it is far better to smash the mirror on the creature's head. Sensitive to silver. Is immune to stun as well. We have the Scimitar. Okay. They are found in battlefields and cemeteries, just like the necrophages. Sensitive to silver. Scimitars try to knock down their victims and eat them alive. Okay. Much has been written about ghouls and graveyards, since they are encountered by common people in times of war or in cemeteries. Scimitars are rare, but when they appear in a necropolis, they take it over. All ghouls respect them and must bow to them. That's generally what I've associated to the owl ghoul, to be honest. Devour. Whoa, look at that. It's like a hag ghoul. Immune to conventional poison, that's fine. Resistance to knockdown, that's fine. I'll still try it, but because I can get the stun off, I suppose. Okay, and then we have Devourers are often called night witches because they resemble old, ugly women and are famous for their witch-like viciousness. These creatures gorge themselves on human flesh. Although they willingly eat carcasses, above all they crave flesh that is fresh and warm. Devourers hunt after dark in groups that peasants refer to as Sabbaths. They like to deceive their victims and torture them. But there is no truth to the tales of their midnight flights on broomsticks and their gingerbread houses. The Golem. Creature made of stone or wood, brought to life by a mage and animated with the use of magic. I wonder if that's what we're going to find in the tower. A golem can be stopped by its maker. Usually the giant is set in motion by a lightning rod, so a major electric shock might incapacitate or even annihilate it. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go down that path right now, but I'm assuming it's another one of these. Because that one mage, I forget his name, the one we were up against on the bridge, he had lightning. A golem, okay, superhuman strength to knock down, stun, and crush. Yep. Once an absent-minded mage created a golem, animated it by casting Alzur's thunder, and ordered his new servant to fetch water. Before burying himself in his scholarly books, the golem kept carrying water day and night without pause, and ultimately flooded not only the mage's house but the whole city. As you can see, my young students of the art, improper use of tools and a lack of elementary training may cause a tragedy. Annabelle Radfind lectures on security and hygiene in magic. Koshe. That is not what I thought it was. A mythical creature born of magic, only a mighty mage who knows Alzur's work can summon a Koshe. A relentless killing machine has no need for tactics. Good. What, in your opinion, is the best way to describe a Koshe? Death. I'd call it death. Night Wraith. They appear on fields and meadows. They can be found after dark, after the moon is high. They are specters, but at the same time, they maintain a strong connection with the natural world. They see the living, but cannot understand them because the dead cannot hear the living. Immune to blinding poison, pain, and bleeding attempts. It's all those like bonuses that you get on your blades and stuff. Like that's good against like living creatures, but I'm just like, well, no, I'm not. I was gonna say a lot, like many or most of these. I was gonna say most of these are undead, but no, that's not true. I would say half sort of thing. I think they probably balance it out. They are able to grasp moonlight and blind their enemies. Okay. Night wraiths are born of moonlight, wind, and the earth cooling after the heat of the day. They rise above the ground and whirl in a mad dance, which should not be seen by any mortal. If caught peeping, the mortal is blinded by moonlight, then taken into the circle and forced to dance until he expires, at times becoming a night wraith himself. We have the noon wraith. I'm assuming that's... Wait, is it... Oh, I was going to say, is it the actually... Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh god, her eyes are stitched closed. I thought that the eyes were mouths for a second there, but good lord, that's disgusting. Noon wraith. So same sort of read up here, and I'm assuming it's the same thing except they're noon wraiths. They're born at high noon out of heat, sadness, and the sweat of plowmen. That's disgusting, actually. In the hot air above the fields, they gather to dance madly, creating air vortexes. But the specters dislike being watched. Those who peep are forced to dance with them. Noon wraiths stop their dance when the sun goes down. Once the abducted mortal is long dead from fear and exhaustion. Well, maybe they do have different... They use the sun to blind. So no, it's more or less the same tactics as far as I can see. Okay. Royal Wyvern. Larger, more aggressive than their common cousins. They build their nests on precipices. They attack any creatures entering their territory. Okay, great. They dive at their opponents, try to knock them down, and poison them with their venom. They are more clever than common wyverns and thus harder to defeat. Nope. The female royal wyvern is small, but more cunning and venomous than her male counterpart. She can be aggressive towards both males and other females. She is a perfect example of how gender relations among humans have their source in the animal world. This is altogether not surprising. Master Dorgare against the institution of marriage. Okay, I was going to say that. Not entirely sure that makes the kind of sense you intend to make with it, but okay, Striga. Oh, that's Striga. There you go. So from the beginning cinematic thing. Vampire, witch, whatever they are. Striga is a woman transformed into a monster by a curse. She is filled with hatred towards all living beings, devouring them gladly. As Striga may tolerate necrophages, she needs a hideout during the day, often choosing a sarcophagus in a forgotten branch of a crypt. Resistant to steel, but you can use it. Sensitive to silver, which it will be used. Striga may be freed from her curse by those who survive a night. By those who survive a night near her sarcophagus. Oh, well, it's like kind of like the trailer, because Geralt gets into the sarcophagus and then in the morning she transforms back. Striga is a very strong and agile creature, but not as resilient as she might seem. She attacks by surprise and tries to tear opponents to pieces without giving them a chance to fight back. Near her sarcophagus, Striga is always stronger. Where does it come from? Spells? Magic? I have no idea, sire. The sages research these phenomena. For us witchers, it is enough to know that strong will may create them. We also like to know how to fight them and kill them. Most frequently, yes. That is what we are usually paid for. If you want the spell lifted, people usually just want to be protected. If the monster has killed people, revenge may be another motive. Werewolf. Lycanthropes, shape changers, human forms, curses, yes. They are resistant to steel, yup. Sensitive to silver, of course. They attack with fury and like to be on the offensive, confident of their resistance to conventional, yup. Baron Wolfstein buried his face in his hands. His heart was throbbing. Suddenly the scent of his wife's blood and the blood of his children intensified. The Baron's body swelled as his muscles grew. His noble attire fell in tatters on the marble floor. My beloved, you are so hairy. You are a werewolf. Bianca went pale. What about our love? In reply, she heard a terrifying roar. Danielle Stone, The Curse of Baron Wolfstein, and other love stories. All right, Wraith. Haunt the places where they died and were buried. Summoned by magic. But more frequently, unfinished business makes them linger in our world. Okay, immune to a bunch of stuff. Great. Sensitive to silver. Good. Suffering. Okay. The suffering experienced by a wraith makes the wound it inflicts more pain. More painful. If you want to get rid of a wraith, you must first find the body. Try searching on unhallowed grounds or in the corner of the cemetery where outlaws are buried. When you dig up the corpse, you will discover that it is not rotten and that there is blood on its lips. Pierce the corpse with an aspen stake. Cut off the head and place it between the corpse's legs. To make certain that the wraith will never return, set the corpse on fire. One false step will mean your demise. We have the wyvern, or the wyvern. Live in the wilderness, near human settlements. Sensitive to silver, great. Wyverns are unlucky to be frequently mistaken for dragons. Seeing a reptile approach, a flock of sheep peasants panic. They expect it to breathe fire, massacre everyone, and abduct the local virgins. While it is true that wyverns hunt sheep, they neither breathe fire nor lay waste to whole villages, and they are completely indifferent to virgins. Thank you. Formula: bindweed. Specifically to counter monsters which employ acid as weapons. Oh. Interesting. So this is a lot to think of. So I might not go down this rabbit hole of, like, you know, because now I know it's like the wyvern or the wyverns. Like, I know the triggers. I just, you know, I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff around me. And like, well, I guess I could if I know. Anyways, Dragon's Dream. There's Arcanians worship dragons, so it is no surprise this mixture, which releases a cloud of flammable gas, is named after the fearsome beast. So it's a fireball. Whosoever detonates a dragon's dream is sure to conjure the spirit of the creature itself. And then white honey. Strongly stimulates the production of purifying enzymes in witches' mutated bodies. Thus, it frees their bodies of the effects of toxicity, though it simultaneously nullifies the beneficial effects of the potions. I need this stuff just to, if I don't want to rest it off, if I can't rest it off, I need to be able to have something that, like, removes the toxicity. I need white honey. All right, I need to remember that. We have ingredients, which I'm not gonna really. I just want to make sure they're all clicked off here. And glossary. There's a ton of stuff in here too. Holy crap! Cult of Melitel. Among the numerous fates of the Nordlings, the most widespread is the cult of Melitel, the goddess in three forms: young girl, woman, and crone. Melitel is the mother goddess, extending her care over her children. Her following is not solely composed of women. Men pray to her as well. Clerics of Melitel preach love and peace. They run many hospitals, shelters, and orphanages. I mentioned this as Morgan, because Morgan is also like, it's this raven spirit associated to ravens, and it's a three form. It has three forms associated to it. It's but it wasn't young girl, woman, crone. It's like crone, mother, and battle maiden or something of like battlefields and stuff. So maybe not quite. Originates in Celtic lore. So we have Cult of the Lionhead Spider. Coram Arctur, called the Lionhead Spider, is a cruel deity who expects bloody sacrifice from his worshippers. The cult of the Lionhead Spider is banned, and there are but a few places in the world where its adherents can openly declare their faith. Temeria strives to eradicate belief in the Lionhead Spider, and the cultists are tried as murderers. Elves. After gnomes, elves are the eldest race. Okay, I've read part of this. Let's scroll down here and see if there's anything down here. We got their features here. We got the Scoia'tael commando units. Humans have their own version of the legend of Lara Doren and Cregan of Laud, which differs greatly from that of the elves. An elf and a human came together just after the conjunction of the spheres and the rise of the human race. The legendary lovers became a symbol of a peaceful coexistence of the two races until some elves, jealous of Lara's attention, treacherously killed the barbarian who had dared to get involved with their kinswoman. Oh. In the human version, Lara is portrayed as a witch. Cregan's death resulted in much treachery and scheming, and thus the hostility which exists today between races is the elves' fault. Wow, when I was reading the other variant, I was starting to turn the other way. Well, hold on, let me get to the end of this. Well, no, because these are just glossaries. This is actually lore. This isn't lore from the perspective of the writer. So, interesting. The elves tell the story of Lara Doren and Cregan of Law. Didn't I just read this? Or is this the other version of it? Oh, maybe. Oh, I see. Okay, so an elven sorceress and human wizard. Oh, I see. Oh, so it's like a legend, because like not even like they're not even the same kind of. What the fuck? Hold on. Elf and a human came together, and then they called her a witch, and he was a barbarian, but he's a human wizard here. Anyways, the legendary lovers who formed the first union between the two races, elves claimed this relationship proved that peaceful coexistence between the races was possible, at least until humans treacherously killed the wizard and banished Lara. Thus, according to the elves, human hostility, possessiveness, and aggression were first demonstrated. These barbarian qualities make coexistence with humans impossible, and so the lovers tragic and triggered a war that continues to this day. Elves don't discuss their faith in the presence of humans because they think the barbarians would be unable to grasp its philosophical and mystical subtleties. Most humans, on the other hand, don't care about elven beliefs. It is a fact that some elves believe in Dena Medre, the mother goddess, who seems to be an embodiment of the goddess Melitel. I thought that was going to be a lot longer, so that wasn't too bad. And then we have a bribe here, the bribe mechanic here. That's interesting, but probably going to screw me more than help me. And then we're going to keep taking stuff. Wow, so I'm going to also wrap up this episode here before I should have done that a long time ago, to be honest. I really should have. I shouldn't have let it come to this point. Damn it. But anyways, we have Thal over here to talk to. Oh, wait, no, Thaler, he's the thingamajig. Well, let's talk to him real quick. Let me just see what he says in here.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Right. I would love for him to show me his wares, actually, before I move on. And once again, I can't really... I'm not selling you that stuff. Are you crazy? Oh, yeah, but then... Well, that's just cosmetic, I suppose. But maybe I will. Oh, what's this thing? The Book of the Golden Oriole. Yeah, 400. Dang it. Dang it. You know what? Nah, there's a lot of and there's a lot of talking here. So you know what? I will stick to what I initially said. I'm going to end the episode right here, and I'll be back. We'll continue here, and then we'll make our way to the warehouse because stuff is going to go down there. So I did not anticipate all those codexes. But anyways, it was worth doing because now if new things pop up, I'll know that's new stuff. So I will catch you next episode. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.